Everybody, so I hope you're having a really fantastic day. Today I'm going to bring to you a video I am super excited about. It's the week in the life of my curly hair, and I'm so excited about this because it will show you a real glimpse into what my hair looks like every morning and how it turns frizzy, what I do, how I choose different products, how I choose to refresh it or not refresh it, when I choose to put it in some kind of updo. A couple of things to mention before we get into the video is, firstly, I am a stay-at-home mum. That is my job. I don't have a 9 to 5, so although I have to drop him at preschool at 9 o'clock and I like at the weekends I've got quite a lot of things I have to do and be prepared for, I don't have to be ready for 8 o'clock like some other people with curly hair. So it is definitely quite a luxurious way of living that I have, because I do have the time on certain days to just let my hair dry and naturally. So I know everyone doesn't have that luxury, so I apologise for that, but hopefully there are some days where you see me do refreshes quite quickly or things like that, so hopefully you'll get a good insight into what real life for me is like with curly hair. The other thing to mention was that actually this was kind of a strange week. Actually, I didn't feel like I had great wash days. I think the first wash day was pretty good, second wash day not so good. This wash day, pretty lovely. This is the last day that I'm filming this intro on, and actually I really love my hair today and I think it went really great. So there you go, it's just real life, isn't it? The third thing to say is I am not a hairdresser, I'm not a curly hair expert. I have been curly girl for about a year now, and some of the products I use are not 100% curly girl friendly. I also have really messed up some of the quantities of things that I use in this. I think it's the second wash day. I really didn't use enough product, and you can totally tell with the curl definition of my hair. I still get things wrong all of the time. I would also really love your tips and advice on if you see a certain day where you just think, why did she do that? She should have done this. I would really like for you to share that information, because I think that's really helpful to everybody else and helpful for me. Anyway, without me talking anymore, let's get into the video. Good morning, everybody. So today I've woken up with what ends up being like a half up, half down do. It's got like this teeny bit of hair has actually stayed in. I must have just shifted around a lot last night. The texture isn't feeling too bad, but it does need a wash today because it's like the 4th day and there are basically no curls left. This is what I'm going to use as my shampoo, and then obviously my conditioner today. And I'm so excited because I've tried this mousse already and I love it, and so I'm excited to try all of them together and see how we go. So I just took the pineapple out, and this is what the hair looks like. Hello hair. That is quite something. It's just a lot of volume. Oh my days. Okay, well anyway, yes, it definitely needs a wash. Okay, so I am out the shower. I've put in the mousse. I put in a little bit of Deva Curl Wave Maker as well, like a teeny tiny bit, and brushed that through the Deva brush. I also did an apple cider vinegar rinse just after I shampooed with about 1/3 apple cider vinegar and then the rest water. And I don't know, I really like it. It's not totally dry yet. I did diffuse it because I don't know what we're doing today, but I hate to spend the whole morning just drying my hair today because actually it's not that sunny outside, but we have the car and we don't always have the car. So we could go somewhere and we can't if I'm just drying my hair, so should only be another half hour of drying and then we can go. But so far I love this mousse. I love how it feels. It feels so weird when you put it in because it feels like there's nothing in your hands. It's so odd, but anyway, always looks great. So the curls are pretty much dry. I mean, the thing with mousse that I haven't quite figured out is there's no scrunch. I think you just have to give it a really good fluff, because there's no scrunch to crunch out because it's not got a cast, because it's not gel. It doesn't feel hard, which I love about it. It feels really nice and soft and gives all that definition, but I can't quite work out how to get lasting volume. I quite like it though. So my hair has held up pretty well today actually. The curls have definitely got softer, lost a little bit of their definition, like a little bit, but it's not bad. It looks a lot more frizzy because of the light. It doesn't actually look that frizzy in real life, and they just look like soft and lovely. And so all I'm going to do is just put my hair up in a pineapple tonight, sleep on it, and then hope for the best in the morning. The last time I used the mousse, it didn't really hold very well overnight, so we shall see how it goes. But look how cute this one is. Look at that. That is so cute. Good morning, everybody. This is how I woke up today. I look crazy, and I'm going to take this down live and then figure out what I'm going to do with it. Actually, okay. Okay, it might not actually be too bad. Let's have a see. I think I put in one extra pump of mousse than I did the last time I did this. I think it may have held a bit better. That or I just slept a bit heavier. Well, it's big. Okay, I might just let that sit and then see how it feels, but I think it might just be alright as it is today, to be honest. Like the kind of shine on the curls makes it look a bit purposeful. So long as it sits in a good shape, I'll probably be alright. It's probably a bit big for me right now. Okay, I did actually do a refresh because I just sort of felt like this bit on the top was a bit too flat, so what I did was just spritz it with some water, not as much as my refresh video, but just some, then put another couple of pumps of the mousse in, then diffused it for 5 minutes because I literally had about 10 minutes to do this, and then I've just put a bit of the rose hair elixir in, and it's still a little bit damp, but we're just going to head out in the car and get some pastries for breakfast. So I'm not doing anything too like outdoorsy to make it extra frizzy, so it should have a little bit of time to set in the car, like 10 minutes, so it should be fine. It's just a bit damp, but anyway, I think I'm happier with that definition in the curls today. I like to look a bit more put together at the weekend, so there you go. So it's the end of the day and the hair's actually really stayed up really well today. I'm really like impressed with it. So there's definitely more frizz at the end of the day, but there's also again the issue with the lighting, but yeah, it's really not bad. I'm really enjoying my curls today. Good morning everybody, it is Sunday. My hair has mostly actually not fallen out, so I must have just had a very heavy night's sleep last night. So we are heading out probably about 9 o'clock and it is currently about 8 o'clock, so I've got an hour to get ready. I don't know, the curls aren't too bad, but it's got that like feeling in it where it's just not got the kind of niceness to it. Like it's a little bit greasy, but you can't really tell because of the curls, but it will probably like sit a bit flat today. So I don't know, I'm just going to keep fluffing it, put some clothes on, and then see how I feel. I think it's going to be kind of an updo probably today. So I ended up with about 10 minutes to get ready, so I've literally just put it up in a ponytail and that's it, I'm ready to go. So it is pretty much the evening, there's a tiny bit of light left and my hair is still up like this. So yeah, I've had to redo it because it gets like super frizzy, and so then if you just redo it and just kind of smooth your hands, then it just looks a little bit better. But I will literally sleep just straight on this tonight, I think, and then wash day tomorrow. I've got a bit of an appointment in the morning, but then wash day after that. Maybe an oiling session or some kind of treatment, I think, because it really needs it. Just doesn't feel dry, and I don't think the curls are an issue, but maybe like a nice oiling for my scalp and just generally keeping it in good condition would be good. So I think that's what we'll do tomorrow. Good morning everybody. So this is how my pineapple has survived overnight. There's a little bit hanging down. It's so different every single day, it just depends how heavy I sleep, and because I'm gonna go out this morning and it's a very tight turnaround, but it's also wash day, I am literally just gonna replace the bun and put some makeup on and then come back and do an oil treatment like I told you yesterday. So there you go. So I just redid the bun like I said. So a bun is my like preferred choice just because it's super easy and looks kind of chic and you can't really mess it up, kind of goes with every outfit, and I don't know, I just think it looks really graceful. So we've made it back from our errands and I'm going to oil my hair just like I promised. So I've got the Righteous Roots RX, which I really like. I actually think I like this more than the Living Libation Scalp Tonic, which I really like. They're quite similar, to be honest. I really like the applicator in this one. It's a much easier way to apply because you just literally get it straight in at the roots. And then I'm going to put this on and then a turban over the top. We don't currently have a microwave, so I can't actually use my proper thermal hair care one, so I'm just kind of warming up my old turban and putting that on top. So I'm going to show you how I do this. So this is my day 4 hair, and it's just like the curls are really big. Obviously I had it up all day yesterday and this morning, and it is greasy, crikey. I'm gonna focus a lot on the back because that is just where I get most of my itching, most of my dry spots. But I'm going to kind of put it all the way through today. So I'm just taking a tiny couple of drops on my hands and then just smoothing that over the rest of my hair. I don't want to put too much on because it's quite expensive and I could easily use like half the bottle on my hair if I wanted to, but you also just don't need that much. So once the scalp is totally covered, it is called righteous roots after all, so it really just needs to be in the roots. Then just make sure it's all over the rest of my hair. I have got, if you can see that, a load of hair that's come out. Standard practice for me. I just have so much hair that always comes out, just always, which is normal. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that up in my invisible and then put on the plastic cap, which is very attractive. And then this is the turban that I have. It's one of these ones with like a button on the back, and I've had it for years. There we go. There's a little bit on the cap, so I'm just gonna put that in there. So yeah, I've got lunch with the little one, and then probably once he goes down for a nap, I'll probably take it off, and that is probably in an hour, hour and a half. So yes, let's see how we go, see how long I last. Okay, so I'm gonna take it down. It has been an hour and a half because toddlers, that's the reason why. It is looking nice and oily and definitely, oh yes, nice and warm in there, which is a good sign. Ready for a wash. So I am going to use today the Calea Purifying Shampoo. I find this works really, really great when you have oiled your hair. It is really, really good clarifying shampoo. Then the Enecto Coconut Conditioner, and then Booth Glam Curl Cream and some Bounce Curl like cream gel, because I think this has great hold overnight, but I want to test it again to see what it's like tomorrow, because tomorrow is preschool and so I have to wake up early, and if my curls look amazing and I don't have to do anything, then that would be really good. Okay, I've just demon brushed and I'm just gonna scrunch it in / out. And hopefully get the curls looking really good. Then some light cream gel, and the smell of it is so good. So good, that just smells amazing every time. I forget how good it smells. Okay, I'm actually going to put in a tiny bit more because it just doesn't feel quite enough, so just a little bit more like that. Okay, I'm going to go put my clips in and leave it to dry, air dry, and then come back and hopefully it will look awesome. So I'm on a walk with my mum and my boy and my mum's dog, who's super cute, and I have scrunched out all my hair, and I'm not heaps impressed actually with this wash day, but there's some good definition and volume, and definitely the curls are more put together than they ever used to, so I'm not like too worried about it. I don't know. Anyway, we shall see what tomorrow brings. Good morning everybody. I have literally just woken up because I've got a very tight turnaround this morning. Struggling to keep my eyes open. Anyway, this is my hair today. I'm literally just going to take it out, shake it out, leave it for 5 minutes whilst I make breakfast, see what situation we're dealing with, and then see if I need to do a full refresh or just leave it or clip it or what. And I don't know, based on yesterday's hair, how it's going to sit today. I never know at this point. I only ever know in 5 minutes. My hair always looks massive, so we'll wait and see what shape it creates and whether everything's curly or it's frizzy or what. Let's see. So I've let my hair sit, and I think I'm just actually going to leave it as it is today. It is definitely like a bit long and the curls are a bit pulled at the side, but they might pop up in the day. They might not, but I've just got like errands to run and things today, so I'm not intent on it looking perfect. And I think I have officially like accepted and love my curls enough that I can love them when they're not perfect. So a lot of you asked what I would do if I had like a hair that wasn't sitting right, and like how I refresh just like little bits that just don't look right. And I kind of don't, I just let them do their own thing, and then if there are just too many of them I just refresh the whole thing. But as proved today, because the condition of it looks good and I put my makeup on, I don't know, I think it looks intentional, and I'll probably just keep playing with it all day. But also I'm going to be doing work in the garden, so I'm probably just going to put it up in an invisible bubble. So I have spent the morning doing errands, and I don't know if you can tell by my hair, I actually kind of like my hair. It's kind of like got that messy, I don't know, messy undone thing going for it, and I don't mind. Hey everyone, so it's actually not late, but I'm so tired. I think I'm coming down with another cold, which is just crazy. Anyway, this is my hair at the end of today, and it's kind of fluffy. It's still really soft though, and it doesn't feel like it's got much product in it at all, which is really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do French braids, and then just have like, I think I put it on Instagram as well recently, just like basically sort of tousled hair that kind of just looks like really messy, undone, kind of straight. I don't know. It hopefully will look nice because it looked really nice the last time. So this is what I look like going to bed. I have like the cutest little ringlet just there. Anyway, I love when I do my hair like this because it is so easy in the morning. So hopefully you can see this, and of course it's no heat style, and I don't find it wrecks my curl pattern at all when I just wash again. So see you in the morning. It is the morning, and the braids actually stayed in really well, which is a surprise because usually they fall out somewhere along the line, like up here or something like that. But I did try and do them really tight this time, so actually I think it paid off. I have another cold, can you believe that? I woke up all congested. Sad days. Anyway, so I'm going to take my hair out and show you what it looks like, and hopefully it will reveal some really interesting like loose waves. Give it a good shake always. Okay, there we go. Kind of messy, undone. I love this. This is like, I can put a hat on it and it won't matter. It's kind of, I could clip bits back if I wanted to. I will just go out and feel like it's not really a problem if I mess with my hair, because it is messy and done, and that is fine. And it will, as always, just take a little while to settle down, probably go quite a lot flatter. It's making my hair look really long in comparison to when it is obviously curly, because it's just stretched out all those curls, and I don't know, I just really love it like this. So if you are someone also that just wants to have an overnight style that you can take out straight away and go straight out the door, this is definitely an answer or a solution. If you wanted to, you could add like a gloss finishing spray or something like that, or a texturizing spray just to make it look even more purposeful. But I don't know, I think it looks kind of great. Let me know what you think down below. I know like really hardcore curlies are going to find this hard because you want to have perfect curls all of the time, but this is real life and this is just realistic. So I've just got back from walking my boy to preschool, and look what's happened to my hair. Like literally probably an hour after I last filmed, and the curls have literally just popped straight back in, which did not happen last time I did this. So I think I probably had more product in last time, so maybe it held better. Anyhow, I don't mind it. I just kind of think that the morning air or something, like the moisture in the air or something, made them all pop back up. Anyway, I am just gonna leave it like this because it looks kind of nice still. It's just still pulled out curls, but a little bit more popped back in. I know, I just think that's kind of funny. That did not happen last time. There you go. There you go. So it is the afternoon and my boy's just gone down for a nap. I look as ill as I feel, and my hair looks weird. It's just gone to this like frizzy big thing that I just don't really know what to call it. So I am gonna wash it because it will just make me feel so much better. Might even have a bath. So yes, I don't know what I'm going to use yet to wash my hair with, but I'll figure that one out. So I washed my hair with the Shea Moisture Strength and Restore shampoo, Jamaican Black Castor Oil one, and the Tresemme Botanique conditioner, which is what I used in my video that I did about Curly Susie. But then for styling, I sort of switched it up a little bit. I used the Deva Curl Wave Maker as per the video, but I changed it up and used the Jessica Curl Spiralicious gel because I love it. I think it's like my go-to safe choice because I know that I'll get good curls from it, and so far I think the crunch is looking good. So we'll see. I think it's about half an hour off being totally dry, and as I've probably shown you in every other video, if I scrunch out before it's totally dry, it's just not as good. I have to wait till it's 100% and then scrunch it out. And of course I've got my clips in as well. Can't really see them, but they are there. Okay, I'm going to take the clips out now because it is incredibly crunchy and ready to scrunch out. It's about like 5 o'clock in the evening, by the way, just so you know. I think that's all of the clips. Oh, I forgot to tell you as well, I did do the Briogeo Don't Despair repair mask. That's probably quite important, and oddly I did it kind of after I conditioned because I looked at my hair and I thought that needs a mask, so I kind of did it at that point, which you're really supposed to do it after your shampoo and not after your conditioner because it probably didn't penetrate as well. But right, it's time for a good flip. Okay, I think I will put on a smidge of makeup even though it's 5 o'clock because, you know, I want to look nice for my husband. So I am just about to head to bed, and do you know, the lighting always makes my hair look terrible. It actually really doesn't look very bad at all. It looks really, really nice. It's just the shadows and stuff making it look weirder. But I'm hoping that the curl stays in with the Spiralicious, and we'll see in the morning. I'm just going to put it up in a pineapple. Good morning everybody. So this is the last day of filming this little weekly kind of vlog thingy. This is my hair today. It smells really good. As you will have noticed, I try and take it down pretty much first thing so that it's got time to sit and settle before I panic and do something to it. Initial thoughts are probably that this bit probably needs some kind of a refresh, but it may all change. The curl hasn't actually stayed in very well at all, has it? Shucks. Okay, well anyway, I'm still going to wait and see what happens in the next half hour. Come back and report and make a decision with you guys. So I put my makeup on and got dressed and just let my hair sit for about half an hour, and it's definitely better, but I think I'm still going to do a full refresh because I love when I do a full refresh. I just get these lovely gorgeous tight curls, and to be honest, this hair is not so bad. It probably just needs a little touch up, but I'm going to do a full refresh anyway. I don't know. I think it kind of needs it. And like the texture of my hair actually feels fine today, so I might just literally put in maybe a teeny tiny bit of cream. Shall I? Oh, I don't know. So I'm going to put some clips in and then I'm going to just let that dry off. It shouldn't take too long, it never takes too long for a refresh to dry, and then come back and scrunch it out, show you what it looks like. So it's been about an hour and I'm just going to take out my clips, then scrunch it out. So you guys know I'm obsessed with second day hair. I'm obsessed with that kind of a refresh. It's so easy and it's just the most reliably lovely, big, all of the curls hair, and I just love it. So if you haven't seen my refresh video, go see that because I think there's just a bit more information in there on how I do refresh. And I think the Spiralicious did a really good job because there was so much crunch in that hair. I didn't add any extra gel as you saw, I just added the Deva Curl Wave Maker. And yes, loving it. Loving, loving, loving it. So it's a couple of hours later and I have started to notice like a little bit of frizz going on the top and like round towards the sides, and I would just like to add in a bit more definition just to make my hair go through nicely this afternoon. So I'm going to add in my absolute favourite rose hair elixir by the Innate Life. So I'm literally going to take about 3 drops, because if you put too much more than that in, it's going to look shiny on this amount of hair, and literally just pass it over the top, round the sides. Kind of praying hands, but a little bit different, and then just scrunch it in. And that really, honestly, it's not gonna make too much difference on camera, I don't suppose, but in real life the gloss from this is amazing. I pretty much always use this in any of my videos because it just makes my hair look 1,000 times better in my opinion, and it smells amazing. It just smells so good. So it is nearing the end of the day and my hair has held up so well today. I always find a refresh day actually just looks super awesome. Always throughout the day it holds up. If anything, it gets curlier. There's probably like a little bit more frizz, as you can see, even with the oil in, and I don't know, I just love refresh days. So I hope that was an interesting video for you guys. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I'd be happy to do another video like this, maybe in the summer, so you can see what a different summer routine would be like, if you liked it though. So please let me know with thumbs up, comments down below, and subscribe if you are new here. Anyhow, thank you so much for joining me. Check back soon for more videos. Bye!